Bus's Retirement Garage. The Ramblings of a Retired Lunatic Part 3. I think I'm going to make this maybe a weekly episode, and most of you who are going to see this are because it'll be captioned as such, and probably just subscribers will get that put into their feed. So, so if you like listening to a retired lunatic, and I don't say this often, but I would say subscribe to this. Subscribe to Buzz's Retirement Garage so you can get this great information on a timely basis. Anyway, we will talk. What we'll do is we'll talk about something related to retirement, and then we'll talk about some personal things because there are probably a couple. I just put out. Let's talk one personal, then we'll go business, then we'll go personal again. How about that? And we'll make this quick. So I just posted a short. My neighbor next door, he's got a 3-car garage, and in the back of it, he's a single guy. He's a good guy, but he's got these groundhogs over here, and he had one, and it goes under my barn. It goes over on his side too, and we haven't gotten rid of it yet, and it's tearing everything up, and it's got to go. Somehow we're gonna have to get rid of this thing. So today I'm walking back there. I'm doing some work in the yard, and I'm walking through there. And I say, "Hey, Mark, put some new rocks over there or something, because it looks kind of different, you know." So I start walking over there, and there's five that I can count, baby groundhogs. So I did a little short on that if you want to see them. I've never seen baby groundhogs in my life before, so, and neither has he. So we got to figure out what we're going to do with those. All right, to business. So I didn't know this, and maybe you've seen videos about this, but I haven't, so I didn't know this. But CBS Money Watch back in, I think it was January of this year, a woman named Anne Marie Lee was doing a story about it, and I didn't know this, that 2024 will be a record-breaking year for retirement-aged people. So for the next 4 years, or 3 years, 24, or 25, 26, 27, so 4 years, 11,000 people a day will turn 65 on average. 11,000 a day. They're talking, and I didn't do the math, but they said in the article, 4.1 million a year for the next 4 years. 4.1 million a year. And they're calling it the silver tsunami. Now that doesn't mean that they're going to retire at 65. It just means that they're going to turn 65. Look at those paper towels. Let me switch gears here real quick. I have not been retired before, obviously. I have never done a spring and a summer, okay? Since I was 17. I have not been able to enjoy it. And I'm going to tell you something. I even asked my wife this yesterday. Is it always this windy? I don't even know. It's every day I want to do videos outside, and it's so darn windy, and I don't want to get the wind noise, so I'm stuck here in the garage, which is fine. But I just didn't realize that before. When I was at work, I was inside of a building. I didn't know if it was windy. Sometimes I didn't know if it was sunny or cloudy or raining or snowing. I didn't even know. The office that I had didn't have a window. So I'd have to go out into the plant, and I'd have to actually go out to shipping or go out to one of the dock doors or somewhere, and I'd have to, hey, look at that, it's raining out today. I wouldn't know, unless I heard thunder in my office. That's the only way to know. And with machinery, sometimes you couldn't even tell if it was thunder when machinery was running. So this is weird for me. So anyway, paper towels, let's roll that back up again. Let's see how long it stays. So yeah, I don't know. This is talking about 4.1 million a year who are going to hit the 65 age. And it's the largest surge of retirement age Americans in history. So those baby boomers, which are what, 1946 to 1964 or something like that, right? A lot of them now are turning 65. Well, I'm going to fit into that same category. Come January, I'll be 65. Yay to all you Capricorns out there. And some of you know who I'm talking about. But yeah, that's a lot of people, 4.1 million. So this is going to be interesting, how this all transforms, and how, with Medicare and all these different things already getting close to insolvency, so they say, and now we're just going to keep adding more and more and more people to it. Let's see how this goes. This is going to be an interesting 4, 5, 6 years coming up. But anyway, so someone asked me, let's go to personal, okay? Someone asked me why the title Retired Lunatic. You're not a lunatic. Let me tell you, I catch myself, and I don't know about you guys, but if you're retired, I catch myself, and maybe it's my personality too, but I catch myself almost every day getting up and just smiling. I mean, I just have the greatest time, even if I'm doing nothing. After 40 years of doing all this stuff, going to work, doing all this, have to be here, have to do this, have to do that, and then not having to do that anymore, I feel like a lunatic. I feel like, wow, this is like paradise. And I mean, if I pass tomorrow, this is only my 7th month. Yeah, I'm going into my 8th month, but this is my 7th month. I've just passed 7 months of retirement. If I croak tomorrow, I'm good. I mean, I got to enjoy 7 months. So I guess that's why I'm a lunatic, I guess, if you want to call it that. It's because I'm just enjoying this so darn much. It's unbelievable how much I'm enjoying it. Like I said, even if I'm just doing weeding or something stupid around the house, I just really enjoy it. My own time frame, you know the whole deal. If you're retired, you know how it is. And I just love it. And one more personal thing I said I would talk about, and we're getting close on time here. I want to try to cut this at 10 minutes here. The meaning of no purple car. Okay, I've been asked a number of times. It is my email at nopurplecar@gmail.com. How that started. And I explained it in a couple of comments, but not everybody, reads the comments or goes through, dozens and dozens of comments, and that's fine. But when I was young, we lived in a trailer park, a mobile home park. There was my 3 brothers and my mother and my stepfather, and we lived there from when I was, I think when I was about 4 years old, and we moved out when I was about 12, and we moved into a house. But in that time, we were in the trailer park, or mobile home park as they call it, was mostly elderly people living there. Our next door neighbor, she had a little Chihuahua dog, and she was probably around 75 or 80. And the back neighbor, could you imagine? We're right next, small little lots, and there's 3 boys, and we're playing football in the yard while she's sitting there listening to that day in and day out. I feel so sorry for her now when I look back. But there was a lady behind us, 2 ladies actually, I think they were sisters, and everything that they had in their house was purple. And their shades, which they always kept pulled down, were purple. So every day we would walk outside, we would always see these purple shades. And they were purple on both sides, I assume. I don't know. But so their trailer was this way, horizontal basically to our vertical trailer. So anytime we walked outside, we would see this purple. Then they had like one of those little fake pumps, pumping water. It was a fake pump, and they had it in a flower bed. The flowers were purple in the summertime, spring, summer, and the pump was purple. I only got to go in their house one time, or their trailer one time. And, being a young, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, whatever it was, I got to go in there. My mom would talk to them and stuff. I was probably in trouble, so I had to go over there. And their carpet was purple. Their chairs were purple. So it just left a lasting impression about purple. And it's just like I grew up with purple. So, not to say it was bad. It was just there every single day. And when you're young and you're growing up and you're impressionable, that just seemed odd. At least now looking back, it seemed odd to me, and it was odd to me back then too. So then I joined Gas Buddy. Gas Buddy at the time, gasbuddy.com, which is still out there, where you check your gas prices and all that. Because I'm driving to Akron and back, and I'm getting gas like twice a week. So I would always input the gas prices. Well, back then they had a chat. I think they took it away since. They had a little chat feature, and there was about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of us who would talk, mostly about football and stuff like that. And I actually lost a bet with them during a Browns-Pittsburgh game. And I got a buddy to give me a Steelers jersey, and I had to wear it. My wife took a picture of me, and I posted that for them to see that I was wearing the Steelers jersey because I lost the bet. But anyway, when in the chat, if you post prices and you chat or whatever, every time you post a price, you would get a higher point value to your car. They had a little car icon, and I think it started out as green, and then it was red, then it was blue or something like that. So every level, if you get like 0 to 500 points, you get a different color car. 500 to 5,000, another color car, etc. So I would post, like I said, twice a week because I was getting gas twice a week driving from Cleveland to Akron. So the car kept changing colors. So then, once it got to purple at like 20,000 or whatever points, I would redo the whole thing because I didn't care about the points. They didn't do anything for me. I don't care about that stuff. So I would start off at 0 again and start off with a different car. So it was no purple car, then it was no purple car 2, then it was no purple car 3, and so on and so forth. So it was just that no purple car just became a moniker, so to speak, of my internet activity, I guess, just no purple car. So, of course, I had to pick up an email, no purple car, and it's just something stupid, but you guys wanted to know, and now you know. Aren't you glad you know now? I didn't think so either. But anyway, The Ramblings of a Retired Lunatic, Part 3. Maybe we'll do this again next week. Let me know if you think I should or if I should just go away. See ya. Bye.